Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita. On this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, I just want to talk about the day, which has been quite an interesting day because it had lots of ups and downs. So we can start with the ups because that's how they were chronologically. The day was not that bad, to be honest. It was just a bit painful, literally. So yeah, basically let's start with the ups. I received like some packages and like was doing some tests with the camera setup and things like this. That's why I moved this lamp over here, which does not look very good with this camera, but that's okay. Um, so yeah, quite quite cool. I received the final bit that I was waiting for my camera setup for the main channel, which is just this socket that holds both the camera and the microphone. And I did some tests. I even positioned it where it's gonna be positioned in any videos that I post on my main channel. So I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out. Honestly, I was just so excited today from seeing that setup and actually putting myself in the shoes of when I'm going to be filming. The truth is I'm a bit nervous about filming. Um, and I know it's like things that you are putting out of the most are probably the most important things that you need to do. So I think this is kind of it for me, is that the videos that I want to make about machine learning and artificial intelligence and all that stuff are the videos that I've been escaping the most from. But I think in the end they're the videos that are best suited for me and that I will be the best at. Mainly because I genuinely love the topic and have worked on it for a while, even though it's uh, in my current team, I'm not actively working on it, but I just love mathematics, to be honest, and I miss being in that world. And so to make up for that, I've been tutoring on the side some machine learning and mathematics and stuff like this, and honestly, I've been loving it. So that's also a way for me to stay connected to the topic, even though it's not part of my day-to-day responsibilities in my current team. So yeah, I mean, those are some of the things that I've been thinking about. Pray with me that hopefully tomorrow I'll make my first video on the topic on my main channel using my brand new camera, brand new microphone, and yeah, I'm super excited. Like honestly, I think the setup looks kind of cool. The camera looks amazing. Like the footage from the camera looks really great. So I'm kind of excited to see. The only reason that I'm not so sure that I will be able to film is the low part of my day, which was terrible back pain. I'm not really sure why I have this back pain. Maybe it's because of the AC, or when I went into the office the other day. Maybe it's because I came back to working out a bit too hard from being on a break. I'm really not sure. But all I know is that my back is killing me, especially the left side of my back. I mean, it's not been that painful. I mean, it's been manageable over the past few days, but today it was like just crazy when I went to the gym. It was like just out of control. I could not even row for. I ended up rowing for like 5 minutes, whereas I usually do more than 20 minutes. Just because honestly the pain was so unbearable from my back. Like I honestly was just expecting to do 2 minutes just because of how painful it was. But I tried to stick with it and I stuck with it until 5 minutes, and that was enough. But generally today my back like was just absolutely killing me, especially when I went to the gym to work out. Like, in my gym session, like I barely did I did most of the exercises, most of them like slower than usual and with less energy than usual. And then like when it came to like, some doing abs, I literally couldn't. Like every time I would try to crunch or like do some of the stuff that the instructor was asking us to do, I literally would feel my back literally tense up. So I just sat there on the mat in a lot of pain. But that's okay. These are things that happen, and I guess it helps me learn to deal with the pain and that it's okay. But yeah, oh my god, yeah, like sometimes even breathing, like it's like killing me. Like literally right now, it just freaking tensed up like this. So I'm trying to hold the pain. Right now, it's not painful. Sometimes when I do, like when I breathe too loudly or something, it just gets really acute. So I have this little grandma thing filled with in water that I'm putting on my back because I think last time that this happened to me, I called emergency services and they told me to put some heat on it. So that's what I'm doing. Also, my Voltaren that I bought last time ran out today, so I need to buy some tomorrow to put it on my back. So yeah, that's been my day. As I mentioned, it's like ups and downs, not necessarily bad downs, but part of life downs, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I was just really excited about this setup, the camera setup, and all of the possibilities that I can associate with that. So yeah, let's hope that tomorrow the pain will be more manageable from my back, and that I will be able to maybe film my first video on the topic on my main channel. So yeah, I think it's like literally the elephant in the room that I've been avoiding for so long and that I've wanted to do for so long, and that's why it's so painful to get started on that. So I think my first video would be like a video that I would consider easy for me, which would probably be machine learning for beginners. And that way I can just get used to having the setup, like I'm pretty comfortable with machine learning concepts to beginners because I've done it over and over again through my tutoring sessions. And I've dived quite deep into machine learning, so yeah, I just want to really get into it and stop procrastinating on this thing that I've been wanting to do for so long. And that's why there's such a high mental barrier to getting started. I really want to do it. But I feel like I'm always finding other ways to distract myself from actually doing it. I go and read some book and like do something else rather than doing the actual thing that I really want to do. But yeah, hopefully I will overcome this mental barrier that's preventing me from getting started and just start posting content on the topic, hopefully weekly. But let's start and then let's do it step by step. I have a pretty good idea of like the kind of content that I want to post in the topic. I think for now I will just be doing lots of for beginner stuff. Basically, this whole week I've been reading one page of a machine learning paper every day. So I've been reading this machine learning paper about singing voice beautification, I guess. So and it's been quite interesting. There are a lot of concepts there that I think are not that straightforward to understand for someone who's a beginner. And so I've been taking lots of notes of the concepts, and basically I will just literally, hopefully every week, break down one of the concepts and like make a video about it. That way it's more manageable for me, and also when it comes in bite size, people are more likely to use it or like watch it, because if you post like 1 50-minute video, probably no one is gonna watch it. But if you post lots of, I don't know, 5 to 10 minute videos, which is my intention with these, the likelihood that someone will dedicate that amount of time to it is much higher. Sometimes I just can't like it really would just happen. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Wish me good recovery and good luck with this. I know it's scary, but I know you can do it, Rita. I believe in you. You know, you got this, and you can do it. I believe in you. That's me trying to, you know, convince myself that I can do it and that I'm worthy of doing it, and that there's always this imposter syndrome that's kicking in. Like, who am I to talk about all of this machine learning stuff? Like, the stuff that comes into my mind is that, oh, people will think that I'm doing this because AI is now cool and all of that stuff. But honestly, I've loved this for so long now. And I know it's the kind of stuff that I love. I really enjoy teaching and I really enjoy simplifying concepts now. And the thing is that, like, I think the differentiating factor between me and the people who are doing this because it's trendy is because this has been like, I've loved maths for a really long time, and this topic has interested me for a really long time. Not just because, oh, sorry, not just because it's trendy now. Yeah, like that was really painful. Um, Not because it's just what's trendy now. So yeah, that's why it scares me so much. Is because I truly believe that I can do it, and I guess I don't know. It sounds a bit cliche, or it sounds like a bit absurd to be something to actually that someone actually believes, but it's almost paralyzed to. I know that it could potentially work, and I guess what's stopping me is that I'm afraid of my potential success, or like basically, I don't know. It sounds a bit arrogant, but it's really not. Like, it comes from my deep confidence in my ability, in my mathematical ability, and my love for the topic. But it's like so scary to change because it's really something that I love and that I care about. And you know, it's really difficult. Like, all of these Rita Talks videos have been not always easy for me to make, because I literally don't have any expectation on anyone watching, and I don't have any expectation on anyone caring what I have to say. But when it comes to AI and machine learning, I'm kind of afraid of the scrutiny. People say, "Ah, you're trying to make use of a trendy topic and that kind of stuff." But I'm kind of like this. This is what subconscious my subconscious mind is telling me. I know logically that has a lot to do with the spotlight effect, but I can't help but think about these things, and I can't help but think that I'm not qualified enough to be an authority, even though I have degrees in the topic. I have worked professionally in the topic. I teach the topic to students. I help them out with their projects and all of that stuff. Uh, I've studied maths for a really long time, and I was really good at it, and I am good at it. I really enjoy it. I don't know. It's just hard for me. I always wish that I had more qualifications before I do this, like maybe a PhD or something, to be worthy of starting to talk about the topic. But yeah, I think I just have to accept that I just gotta do it, and I need to like overcome this mental barrier that I have. Basically, not feeling qualified enough to talk about the topic, whereas I think I am, or at least as qualified as qualified or more qualified than most of the people who are actually talking about it on the internet. So yeah, that's what's a bit hard. That's the bit of the mental barrier that I have when it comes to the topic. So yeah, let's see, let's see. I believe in you, Rita. I believe that you can do this. I believe in your ability to perform at your best in the topics that you care about, and in this topic specifically. I believe that you have value to bring to other people might potentially watch this and it might potentially be helpful to them, even though there are lots of online classes, online machine learning classes and stuff like this. I do believe that you have, I mean, that's also one thing that I think of. There are all these online classes about machine learning. Why would someone want to watch my stuff? They're obviously much better qualified and much better explainers of the topics. Why would they bother watching my videos? So yeah, that's kind of the mental barriers. I mean, I'm sorry for the little psychoanalysis, like self-psychoanalysis here, but I'm just trying to put as much of this stuff that's in my head that I want to accept or not out there, so that it's not in here anymore, and so that I'm able to overcome these mental barriers that I have. So yeah, pray for me. I know I tried to end this video a bit earlier, but then started talking about the same topic again. But yeah, I'm just trying to follow my stream of consciousness thoughts, I guess, and trying to instill in myself this sense of peace and confidence that will hopefully allow me to take action. I know it won't be easy, and I just kind of want to treat this a bit like homework assignments, or like basically deliverables that I have for my job. Homework assignments were never easy in school, and so I would just basically dedicate time and like attack them like through studying. The same goes for my job, is that whenever I have a hard task, I just like, basically dedicate time and go head on it. So I think I need to apply the same kind of focus that I applied to school and to my work to this YouTube thing. And I think once I'm able to do that, and like to do it without being externally forced to do it, like I was in school, like having classes to pass, and like I am in at work by having deliverables to put out. I want to be able to put in that work, but for the sake of myself. So I need to find that intrinsic motivation, intrinsic drive, and be able to perform at the same level that I'm doing when the circumstances are external. The forcing function is external, to when the forcing function is internal. I don't know if that makes sense. I know it sounds rambly, but that's how I see it. School and work are external forcing functions, and my good, basically my future, is an internal forcing function. But so far, I mean, it has not been enough to get me to perform at the same level that when I was in school, and then when I am working. So I want to be able to leverage that amazing power that I have to execute and do things, but for things that I know will help me in the long term, without having a forcing function that's external. So by having an internal forcing function. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you had a fantastic day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so the one right before this one, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Bye for now, and hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!